Hi everyone, my name is Kelly and welcome to the Makeup for Beginners series here on my channel. We are on day 3 of this series, which is covering eyeshadow. We already did face in video 1 and eyebrows in video 2. So eyeshadow can be kind of scary and intimidating just because it can be very complex. But when it comes to absolute beginning eyeshadow, you really can do a complete whole eyeshadow look with just 3 different colors. And I am wearing the eyeshadow right now, so as you can see, you can do a nice, kind of smoky eye or whatever, and just have 3 colors. So palettes are really nice, but I found that they can be a little bit intimidating in the beginning just because there's all these colors and you don't know which to use where and what to mix and match and yada yada. So when you're first starting out, I really recommend getting eyeshadow trios like this one right here, which is the one that we are going to be using in today's tutorial. I said before in this series that I wanted to use as much affordable makeup as possible for this, just because makeup does not have to be a huge investment to actually have it come out looking good. So this is by City Color and it can be found at drugstores. And the reason 3 eyeshadows are important because the main way of doing eyeshadow is a transition color, a crease color, and a lid color. The transition color is the first color you put down, and it's a little bit darker than your skin, but not super dark, more like a medium tone and typically a matte shade. This is the color that you kind of blend above your crease, but not too high up, and it kind of serves as the first base color to do all your other blending with. So that's what this color will be serving today. A next color, any darker color, typically darker browns and stuff like that, is what you put in the crease. So that will be that one today. And this is the one that you put right into your crease line and also the outer V of your eye. You will be able to understand that a little bit better once I start the tutorial part. And then lid colors can be, anything. It can be as wild and crazy as you want it to be. But a very popular lid shade is kind of just a shade like this, champagne, nice color. So that's what we're doing with that one today. I'm also showing you a little bit more, such as highlighting under your eyebrow bone, inner corner, and how to put eyeshadow on your lower lash line as well. And again, we are doing the whole look with this little trio right here. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. So as you can see, I completed the eyeshadow on one eye, and I'm going to walk through it with you on this one so you guys can see the finished look. So we're using that color, like I said, to do the transition color, and you just want to take a nice fluffy blending brush and just start sweeping it across your whole crease and down to where your eyelid ends. Because of the way these blending brushes are shaped, it's going to naturally go a little bit above your crease too, even if you're trying to go just in the crease. That's okay, that's what we want because it's our transition color. So you basically just want to do windshield wiper motions with this all across your crease down to where your eyelid ends. Then you want to take a smaller brush like this one and do your crease color, which is a dark brown like I said. And this you want to do just right in the crease and the little outer V of your eye. So you want to go to where your eyelid ends, but you want to stay on the actual eyelid a little bit and try to blend it in that area. And just stick right into the crease. I don't even bring it all the way to where the eyelid ends because this tends to cut off the eye. I just go about 2/3, even half of the way. And you just want to work that color in and start blending it in with transition color so it doesn't look dirty, it looks nice and clean. And just keep blending and blending until it looks pretty good. And I always take that original brush that I used for the transition color to mix those two together just to make sure they're extra blended, because blending is the number 1 key of eyeshadow. So just keep that in mind that you pretty much can't do too much blending. The more the better, and that's how you're going to get a really nice look. Then you can take a flat brush like this for your eyelid color and just start packing that color on. You can do a couple layers or whatever you think is good to get more pigmentation out, and apply it all over where there's blank eyelid space. Then a little brush like this, we're just going to put it right on the lower lash line. Be sure to use most of it on the outer and not too much on the inner because this can kind of cut off the eyelid and make it look smaller. And if you want to make a more smoky look or just make your eyes look more deep set, you can take more of that dark color and just put it on the outer third of your eye. And depending on how smoky you want, you can bring it farther and farther down and closer to your inner eyelid. Just remember to blend, blend, blend and use less eyeshadow the closer you get to your inner eyelid on top and bottom of your eye. So now you can highlight your brow bone and also your inner corner. You can use the light eyeshadow color that you put on your lid or also your highlight color that you use on your face. And this is how it will come out. Guys, that completes our third video of our Makeup for Beginners series. There are 5 videos taking place each Monday, the month of January. So be sure to subscribe so you know when each new video comes out. Or go ahead and watch the playlist for this video series. Next week we are heading to liner and lashes. So I will see you in that one. Bye guys.